Have you ever wondered how humans perceive sexuality? It's not just a matter of biology. It's been shaped throughout human history by social and cultural structures. Let's take a step back and see how sexuality has evolved. Initially, sexuality developed as a natural impulse. Evolutionary biologists argue that sexuality played a crucial role in the survival strategies of human species. As early humans discovered that reproduction was a fundamental need, sexuality became an integral part of this biological process. However, human sexuality, unlike most animal species, wasn't limited to reproduction. It also became a vital tool for forming relationships, strengthening social bonds, and providing emotional satisfaction. So, when did sexuality become so complex and multifaceted? As humans transitioned to settled life and began forming societies, sexuality started to be shaped by cultural and moral norms. With the advent of agricultural societies, concepts such as family, property, and social order became more pronounced. During this period, sexuality evolved from being a personal experience to becoming part of societal regulation. Concepts like marriage, monogamy, and lineage broadened the understanding of sexuality. Different societies viewed sexuality differently. For example, in ancient Greece, sexuality was seen not only as a reproductive tool, but also as an aesthetic and philosophical experience. Greek mythology, with its tales of gods and goddesses in love, elevated sexuality to a sacred dimension. In contrast, during the Middle Ages in Europe, sexuality was restricted by church doctrines and moral standards. Despite this, sexuality remained a significant aspect of human life, even if it was suppressed. According to Freud, sexuality is not just a physical need, but also a psychological phenomenon. His theory of libido suggested that sexuality plays a central role in individual development from childhood. Freud proposed that sexuality is connected to subconscious desires, offering a different perspective on the subject. So, sexuality isn't just a bodily need. It reflects deep-seated emotions within our inner world. Today, sexuality is a significant part of individual freedom and identity. The sexual revolution of the mid-20th century allowed people to discuss and experience sexuality more openly and freely. With the advent of birth control, sexuality is now recognized not only for reproduction, but also as an expression of pleasure and personal freedom. In conclusion, sexuality is not just a biological need, but a complex blend of historical, cultural, and psychological factors. Although it began as a simple reproductive tool in the early stages of evolution, today it holds much deeper meaning for individuals.